Hello everyone. So in this lecture I'm going to discuss some important properties of generating functions which will be helpful to solve the problem. Okay, so let us begin with the properties of the generating function. So in the last lecture we discussed the generating function. So today we'll see properties of generating function. Properties of generating function. Okay, so let us consider first one. Let's say first property. Let's say one sequence is given to you. Let's say AR is the given sequence and corresponding generating function is g of x, or it is sometime yes, generating function is also written with capital AX, A of x, or it is g of x. So let us say for any sequence corresponding, yes, generating function is gx. If that sequence, we can say that if that sequence is multiplied with any constant AR, k into AR, then we can say that corresponding generating function will also be multiplied with that particular generating function, isn't it? Let us consider one example. Let's say one sequence is given to you. Let's say this is the infinite sequence and the question is, what is the generating function, isn't it? What is the generating function corresponding to the given sequence? Now what will you do? Yes, take common, yes, 3 as a common. So sequence will be 1 1 1 1 and up to infinity, and this is the standard sequence. We already did 1 1 1. And what was the generating function for that one? We can say that 1 upon 1 minus x. So we can say that that is multiplied with 3. So we can say that it becomes 3 into, yes, 1 by, yes, 1 minus x. So we can say that the generating function for 1 1 was the gx, then this gx is multiplied with 3 if the sequence is multiplied with 3, isn't it? Okay, write down next example. Let's say, let us take one more example, example number 2. Let's say, yes, question is, what is the generating function for the sequence 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 and so on. So take 1 by 2, yes, as a common. So inside it becomes 1 minus 1 1. Then we can say that, yes, it becomes what? 1 minus 1 1 minus 1 and so on. So this is the standard sequence we already did in the table. So what was the generating function for that one? 1 upon 1 plus x, that will be multiplied with 1 by 2, isn't it? I hope this one is clear to everyone. So write down next property. Yeah, second one is what we can say that now let's say one generating function is given to you. Let's say a of x, or it is g of x, that represents any generating function. And let's say corresponding sequence is AR, isn't it? Every generating function is corresponding to any, yes, we can say that sequence. Now if in this generating function x is replaced with, or x is replaced, or x is multiplied with minus 1, so yes, in that sequence, every, yes, element of that sequence will be multiplied with minus 1 raised to power r, isn't it? Also, if x is multiplied with, let's say, any constant a, then corresponding sequence will be multiplied with a raised to power r. Remember this one, isn't it? So how? Yes, let us take one example and easily you will find out why this property is so. Yes, we can say that, let's say ax is what? Let's say it is 1 upon 1 minus x. Now you only tell me what will be the corresponding sequence. Yes, we can say that 1, 1, 1, 1 and so on up to infinity. Now let's say x is multiplied with minus 1. So it becomes what? We can say that 1 upon 1 minus minus x becomes 1 plus x. Now you only tell me the corresponding sequence will be what? Yes, we can say that, yes, we already know the corresponding sequence is 1 minus 1 1 minus 1, isn't it? And so on. And how it came, we can say that here, yes, AR is multiplied with minus 1 raised to power r. When r value is 0, then it is 1. If r value is 1, then we can say that it is -1, then 1, then -1, and so on. Isn't it? I hope this one is clear to everyone. Similarly, we can say that if x is multiplied with 3, so it becomes what? 1 upon 1 minus 3x. And you know very well. Yes, what will be the corresponding sequence? 3 raised to power r into ar. So 3 raised to power 0, that is, we can say that 3 power 0, 1. Yes, then we can say that 3 raised to power 1 into 1, then 3 square into 1, then 3 cube into 1, and so on. Yes or no? Now this one becomes what? 1, 3 raised to power 1, 3 square, 3 cube, and so on. Yes or no? Also, so we can say that the generating function will be what? Yes, you only tell me 1 into x power 0. Yes, then we can say that 3 into x power 1, then 3 square into x square, and so on. And you know, yes, this is what? 1 upon 1 minus 3x, isn't it? So meaning is what? We can say that if generating function is given to you and x is multiplied with -1, then yes, the sequence will be multiplied with -1 raised to power r. Or in general, if it is multiplied with a, then the sequence will be multiplied with a power r. Isn't it? That was the second property. Okay. So nothing, generating function is simple one. We can say that any sequence is given to you, then multiply, yes, first term with x power 0, second term with x power 1, and so on, and add all the terms. That will be the generating function. Simplify that particular series, then that will be the closed form of the generating function, nothing else. Okay. Write down next example. Let's say given sequence is, let's say 3 plus 3, then 6 plus 3 means 3 only, then 14, then 8, then 0, 0, 0, 0. Then the question is, what is the generating function? Nothing else. Well, yes, multiply first term with 3x raised to power 0, second one with x raised to power 1, then 6x square, then 14x cube plus 8x power 4. That will be the generating function, because after that every terms vanishes. Yes or no? We can say that 0 will be multiplied, so everything will be 0. Next example, let's say, yes, given sequence, let's say, given sequence is, let's say, this is the given sequence, let's say 4C0, then 5C1, then 6C2, then 7C3 up to infinity. Then the question is, what is the generating function? So remember guys, yes, in the table of some standard sequences, yes, one important point was there. Yes, you can refer that point. In that we can say that one sequence was the n minus 1 CR, yes or no, or 0, then n C1, then n plus 1 C2, then we can say that n plus 2 C3, and so on. And what was the generating function corresponding to that? Yes, 1 upon 1 minus x raised to power n. Yes, you can see you can refer the table regarding, or we can say that regarding this in the last lecture you can see. Yes, isn't it? So we can say that here, yes, if we compare, yes, then this 4 is what? N minus 1. So here we can say that n value is 5. So generating function will be what? Yes, generating function will be 1 upon 1 minus x raised to power 5. That will be the correct answer. Yes or no? Okay. Can we proceed further? Okay. Write down next one. Yes, let us take one more example. Let's say given sequence is, yes, let's say 4C0, then 4C1, then 4C2, then 4C3, then let's say 4C4, and after that everything is 0, 0, 0. Now what will be the generating function? Yes, multiply first term with x power 0. So ultimately this one becomes what? Yes, if it is nc0 comma nc1 up to ncn, then the generating function is what? 1 plus x raised to power n. So here n value is what? 4. So we can say that it becomes a 1 plus x raised to power 4. That will be the required generating function, isn't it? I hope this one is clear to everyone. So moving to the next property, yes, write down next one. So in the continuation, third property is property of linearity. Linearity property, what is this property? We can see. Yes. So just to see once. Let's say yes, one sequence is AR and corresponding generating function is A of X. Let's say one more sequence is BR and corresponding generating function is B of X. Then we can say that yes, AR plus BR, if we add these sequences, isn't it? Then the corresponding generating functions will also be added. So what is the meaning? We can say that if a sequence is summation of two sequences, then separately find out the generating functions of AR and BR and add them. That will be the your answer. Similarly, if this is multiplied with any constant plus K2BR, then it becomes what? Yes, we already seen. Yes, we already seen in the first property that will also be multiplied with K1 and BX. This generating function will also be multiplied with, yes, K2, isn't it? So yes, based on this property, this is very, very important. We'll see some questions and after you will see what is the use of this property, isn't it? Yes, this is very, very important. So write down one example. Let us consider, yes, let's say AR is given to you, yes, one sequence is given to you minus 1 raised to power R, 3 raised to power R, 5 CR, where R lies between 0 to 5 and 0 otherwise. This is the given sequence. Let's say this is the given sequence. Now you only tell me, question is find the generating function. So remember guys, these type of questions are very, very important. Now you only tell me if the sequence is only 5CR, then what is the generating function? Then generating function will be what? You only tell me. Then 1 plus x raised to power 5. Yes or no? The sequence is 5C0, 5C1, 5C2 up to 5C5. Yes or no? After that it becomes 0 because in NCR if R exceeds N, then that is 0. Yes or no? Now you only tell me, yes, if this sequence is multiplied with minus 1 raised to power R, then we can say that in generating function, yes, x is multiplied with minus 1. That will be the corresponding generating function. And if it is also multiplied with, yes, we can say that if it is multiplied with 3 raised to power R, then corresponding generating function will have or also multiplied with 3. Yes or no? With property, second property, yes, we can see. So we can say that, yes, for this sequence, what will be the generating function? That is 1 minus 3x raised to power 5. That is your correct answer. Yes or no? That is the required generating function. I hope this one is clear to everyone. Okay, just I used previously, yes, told every property. Yes or no? Yes, I'm just yes using the previously, we can say that discussed properties, nothing else, isn't it? Nothing else. Okay, so write down next one. Let us consider next example. Let's say AR is given to you 5 plus 3 raised to power R plus minus 1 raised to power R, 3 raised to power R, 6 CR. So remember guys, this is the sum of three sequences. Yes or no? So first one is, yes, when we will put R0, then 5 is independent of R. So we can say that this sequence is 5, 5, 5 and so on. Isn't it? This sequence is 3 power 0, 3 power 1, 3 square and so on. And like that, this is also dependent on R. So we can say that this given series or given sequence, sorry, is yes, a sum of three sequences. Yes or no? Yes or no? So we can say that this is the, yes. Let's say first one is what? Let's say BR. Isn't it 0 to infinity? R 0 to infinity, this is your 5. So every time 5, 5, 5 will be there irrespective of value of R. Second, let's say second one is CR, where R is 0 to infinity, that is 3 raised to power R. And let's say third one, that is DR, this one is, we can say that R 0 to infinity, that is what? We can say that minus 1 raised to power R, 3 raised to power R, 6 CR, isn't it? Now what is AR? AR is BR plus CR plus DR. Yes or no? Now question is, what is the generating function corresponding to the given AR? Isn't it? So remember guys, you only tell me if these sequences are added, then there, yes, we can say that generating functions will also be added. That will be the final answer. Yes or no? Now you only tell me if we talk about BR. So BR is what? Yes, we can say that is 5, 5, 5, 5 up to infinity. So take 5 as common, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yes, up to infinity. Yeah, so you only tell me what will be the, yes, this is the standard sequence we already discussed. The generating function is 1 upon 1 minus x. So we can say that generating function will be 5 upon 1 minus x. Yes or no? Now you only tell me second one is, yes, you only tell me cx. Let's say this is your bx and cx means second. Cr is 3 raised to power 0. Yes, we already discussed this one. What will be the, yes, you only tell me 3 raised to power 0 means we can say that 3 raised to power 0, 3 raised to power 1, 3 square up to infinity. That will be the, yes, second sequence. Multiply every term with x power 0. Yes or no? Then x power 1 and so on. So generating function will be 1 upon 1 minus 3x because common ratio will be the 3x only. So we can say that the corresponding generating function will be the 1 upon 1 minus 3x. Isn't it? Okay. And last one, yes, this one, yes, what will be the generating function for this one? Yes, for 6CR, we can say that generating function will be the 1 plus x raised to power 6. If this sequence is multiplied with 3 raised to power r, that means x is multiplied with 3 in generating function, corresponding generating function. If it is multiplied with minus 1 raised to power r, then we can say that yes, x is multiplied with minus 1. So this becomes this one. Yes or no? Isn't it? I hope this one is clear to everyone. Okay. Okay. So we can say that 6CR, yes, this one becomes 1 plus x raised to power 6. If it is multiplied with 3 raised to power r, it becomes what? 1 plus 3x raised to power, yes, we can say that 6. And if it is multiplied with minus 1 raised to power r, 3r, 6cr, then it becomes 1 minus 3x raised to power 6. So we can say that yes, for AR, all these three generating functions will be added. So first one is 5 upon 1 minus x, then 1 upon 1 minus 3x and plus 1 minus 3x raised to power 6. So that will be the correct answer. Yes or no? Okay. So separately find out the generating function for every sequence and add them. That will be the correct answer. I hope this one is clear to everyone. Okay. So moving to the next properties. Okay. So these are very important to solve any question. Okay. So moving to the next one. Next fourth one. Yes, we can say that that is shifting property. Shifting property. Isn't it? So first one 4.1, let's say that is right shift, and after that we'll see the, yes, left shift. So these are very important. These shifting properties also, yes, we can say that these are very important. So try to listen carefully. Okay guys. So based on that we'll see some problems also. Okay. Okay. Write down. Let's say one sequence is given to you: A0, A1, A2, A3, and let's say corresponding generating function is AX. Now let's say, yes, if this sequence is shifted in the right direction by one place, and whatever be the, yes, let's say that means A0 will come here, A1 will come here, A21 will come here, A3 will come here, and add 1 0. Isn't it? That means A0, A1, A2, A3, one sequence is given to you. Let's say that is standard sequence, which one we discussed in the table. And in that standard sequence, if 1 0 is appended in the extreme left, then what will be the generating function? Isn't it? So whatever be the generating function of this standard sequence, that will be multiplied with x, that will be the corresponding generating function. If it is shifted two times and two zeros are added here, then we can say that this becomes what? We can say that now the corresponding generating function will be multiplied with x square, isn't it? And so on. If three zeros are there, then it will be multiplied with x cube and so on, isn't it? So let us take one example based on this property. Let us take one example. Let's say one sequence is given to you and you know very well what is the standard, or we can say that what is the generating function. Yes, 1 upon 1 minus x, that is the generating function. Now by chance, let's say in the question it is given that what will be the generating function for this sequence, yes or no? Then yes, you can see the how this property came. Okay, so we'll see. Yes, whatever be the sequence given to you, yes, the ultimately we need to multiply first term with x power 0, second one with x power 1, and add all these ones, yes or no? Isn't it? Okay, so this becomes this sequence, yes or no? This series is, we can say that x raised to power 1 plus x square plus x cube up to infinity. Take x as a common, so this becomes 1 plus x square up to infinity. So we can say that this is x into 1 upon 1 minus x, that is x into ax. I hope this one is clear to everyone how this property came, yes or no? So easily you can observe from this example, yes, that will be multiplied with x only, isn't it? I hope this one is clear to everyone. So you know, yes, we can say that this will be the corresponding generating function. Okay, so let us take one more example. Let's say second example, let's say example number 2. Here let's say yes, this was the given series or sequence. Let's say this is ax, so what will be the ax? 1 upon 1 minus x. And if it is shifted two times in the right direction, then what will be the generating function? It is shifted in the right direction and at vacant places zeros are added, then only this property, yes, is helpful, isn't it? Okay, now we can see that whatever be the sequence given to you, first term will be multiplied with x power 0, second with x power 1, third one is with x square and so on, yes or no? Isn't it? Now you only tell me, yes, this becomes what? You only tell me. Yes, we can say that these terms become zeros. So it becomes x square plus x cube plus x power 4 up to infinity. Take x square as a common, so this becomes 1 plus x square. Yes, up to infinity. Now this becomes what? We can say that this is 1 upon 1 minus x, that is ax. So we can see, yes, ax is multiplied with x square, yes or no? So that will be the your required generating function, isn't it, for this shifted yeah sequence. I hope this one is clear to everyone. Okay, so that was the right shift property. Next one we'll see left shift. Okay, so write down next one, that is 4.2. We can say that 4.2, that is your left shift. So let's say if it is given to you, let's say one sequence is given to you, a naught, then a1, then a2, then a3. Let's say this is ax, and let's say we can say that a1, a2, yes, a3, a4. That means this sequence is shifted in left direction by one place, and a note is, yes, vanish out, yes or no? Isn't it? Now what will be the corresponding generating function? So remember, this one will be the ax minus a naught x power 0, yes, divided by x. How it came, we'll see with one example. Next one, if it is shifted two times, yes or no? If it is shifted two times, so it becomes a2, a3, then a4, then a5 up to infinity. Then corresponding generating function will be ax minus a naught x power 0, a1 x power 1, yes, divided by x square and so on. Isn't it? And so on. So how this property came, we can take two examples, and after that you will see that easily you will able to see that how this came. Okay. So write down one example. With that example we can see. Yes, write down first example, example number 1. Let's say, yes, we can say that. Let's say One sequence is given to you a naught, a1, a2, a3 up to infinity. Now you only tell me what will be the generating function. So we can say that a naught x bar, yes, 1 x bar 0, a1 x bar 1, a2 x square and so on. Yes or no? Now you only tell me whatever be the sequence is given to you. Let's say this sequence is given to you a1, then let's say a2, then a3, then a4, then what will be the corresponding generating function? So we can say that the first term will be multiplied with x bar 0, second is multiplied with x bar 1, third is multiplied with x square and so on. That will be the required generating function, isn't it? So what will be the value of this required generating function? That will be the your answer only. So from this we can say that from this, yes, it becomes a1 x bar 1, isn't it? Yes or no? Isn't it? Okay, so we can say that this is your a of x. Yes or no? So a1 x bar 1 plus a2 x square plus a3 x cube up to, yes, infinity. That becomes what? A of x minus a naught x bar 0. Now what is the required one? Yes, this is the required one. Yes or no? So here take x as a common, so it becomes a1 x bar 0, a2 x bar 1, a3 x square. So this becomes, so this is up to infinity. Yes, we can say that this is up to infinity, so it is equal to a of x minus a naught x bar 0. And what will be the value of a1 x bar 0, a2 x bar 1, yes, a3 x square up to infinity? That becomes a of x minus a naught x bar 0 divided by x only. Yes or no? So that was the, yes, whatever, yes, I circle mark this one. This one was the your required generating function, and we can see the value of this one is this one, which I have written. Yes, we can say that in the properties. I hope this one is clear to everyone. So next one, yes, this sequence, for this sequence, what will be the generating function? Yes, multiply first term with x bar 0, second term with x bar 1, and third term with x square and so on. So whatever be the value of this one, that will be the required generating function. So what we can do, yes, listen me correctly guys. So we can say that here, yes, a naught x bar 0, a1 x bar 1, then a2 x square, then a3 x cube up to infinity. The corresponding generating function is a of x. Now you only tell me, yes, we require, yes, a2 onwards, so it becomes what? This one. Yes or no? So what will be the required generating function? Ax minus a naught x bar 0 minus a1 x bar 1. Now remember, yes, we need to take x bar 0 as a common. Now it becomes a2 x bar 0, a3 x bar 1, a4 x bar 2 and so on. Yes or no? So this is equal to a bar x minus a naught x bar 0 minus a1 x bar 1. Now yes, what will be the generating function? This one. Yes, you only tell me. Yes, we can say that, yes, this becomes what? That is a of x minus a naught x bar 0 minus a1 x bar 1 divided by x square. Yes or no? So this will be the generating function. Yes, so we need to find out the value of this one, and we can see that is the, yes, this one. Yes or no? So how these properties came, you know very well, isn't it? If it is shifted three times, yes, then we can say that then three terms will be the, yes, subtracted from right hand side, and in division it will be the x cube and so on. I hope this one is clear. Okay. So based on that, yes, we can do some problems. Yes. So try once. Yes. First problem is given to you. Let's say, yes, first problem is, what is the generating function? What is the generating function corresponding to the sequence One sequence is given to you 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1 by 2 factorial, 1 by 3 factorial, 1 by 4 factorial, and so on. That sequence is given to you. So guys, what will be the generating function? You know, yes, you know very well. So we can say that, as we know that, yes, 1 upon 0 factorial, 1 upon 1 factorial, 1 upon 2 factorial, 1 upon 3 factorial, the corresponding and so on. The corresponding generating function for this one is e raised to power x. Yes, we seen in the table. Yes or no? Now this is shifted three times. Yes or no? In the right hand direction. Yes or no? So right shifted. Yes or no? Three times. So we can say that 0, 0, 0, 1 upon 0 factorial. Yes, 0 factorial is 1 only. 1 upon 1 factorial. 1 upon 2 factorial. Then what will be the required generating function? Yes, we can say that that will be multiplied with x cube. Yes or no? So required answer will be the x cube into e raised to power x. So you can see the beauties of, we can say that, properties. These are very very helpful. If you know some standard generating functions regarding the standard sequences, then easily, yes, you will be able to handle each and every problem, isn't it? Otherwise, if you don't know anything, just simply, yes, what is the generating function for any sequence, just multiply first term with x power 0, second with x power 1, and so on, and add all these terms and simplify this series, and whatever be the simplified version, that will be the, yes, your generating function in closed form, nothing else. Okay. Okay guys, so write down next question based on these properties. Yes, write down next one. Let's say second question, what is the generating function, what is the generating function corresponding to the sequence 1 by 2 factorial, 1 by 3 factorial, 1 by 4 factorial, yes, dash dash dash. Now you only tell me, yes. So we know that, yes, we know that 1 by 0 factorial, 1 by 1 factorial, 1 by 2 factorial, 1 by 3 factorial, yes, up to infinity. Yes, you only tell me what is the generating function for this one, e raised to power x. Yes, we seen in the table. This is a, yes, we can say that one standard sequence. Now it is shifted two times in the left direction. So this becomes what we can say that this becomes, yes, this one only. So we can say that this is e raised to power x minus, we can say that first term is what we can say that a naught was the 1. So 1 into x power 0, then minus second term is what 1 only. So 1, that is multiplied with x power 1 divided by x square. So we can say that this is e power x minus 1 minus x upon x square. That will be the required answer. I hope this one is clear to everyone, isn't it? So yes, we discussed some properties based on generating function, isn't it? So in the next lecture, we'll see different variety of problems. These problems are, yes, we can say that we'll see some advanced counting problems and how to solve advanced counting problems with the help of generating function. So in the next lecture, we'll see how to solve. So next lecture will be going to the, yes, we can say that that will be very very important. Okay, because different type of problems we'll see, yes, how to solve different types of problems, and these problems are advanced counting problems. Okay, whatever we will discuss in the next lecture, that is very very important. So we'll see different varieties of questions and how generating function is used to solve these advanced counting problems. We'll see in the next lecture. Okay, I hope this one is clear to everyone. These properties are very very helpful to you guys. Okay. Okay, thank you so much.